Hi class, Blake Hallman here for HOS 157, Hospitality Customer Service. This video will review the requirements for the apology letter. As I said earlier in the semester, the core components of this class, to me, are making sure that you know how to map the path of the customer throughout the business so you can identify and pinpoint problems or potential problems that might happen before they happen. That's, in essence, what your project is. The other is that if you have a problem, you know how to respond in a positive way by fixing it. And if you have to write a letter, that you'll do so in a positive and professional manner using all positive language. So let's look at some details. The Syllabus Info document has the apology letter folder that has all the information you need plus this video. The Dropbox will be in course content under the appropriate week. So check your schedule for the week. And this semester's apology letter is to respond to the Pigalle restaurant complaint, which is in the Syllabus and Info folder under Apology Info/Pigalle. Let's look at the directions in some detail. You'll write the letter to an unhappy guest. Make sure that you respond to all of the comments, because even though this is a one-paragraph complaint, there are a lot of comments. Make sure you use positive greetings. Thanks for taking the time to tell us about it. We appreciate your input. Your input makes us do a better job. Don't use any negative words. The textbook says that you can. Your business may mandate that you do. You know how to apologize. I'm married. I know how to apologize. What I want you to do is work around that. I'll apologize in a heartbeat. This isn't a pride issue. I'll apologize if somebody's hurt physically. I spilled soup on them. I bumped into them. I'll apologize in a heartbeat if they're upset emotionally because the chicken wings aren't as big as last year. They're not as crispy as they were the last time they came in. If they're really upset, I'll apologize and tell them, my job is to make you happy. Give me a chance. I'll get you something else. I use that phrase all the time. My job's to make you happy. Let me bring you out some more wings. I'll bring you out another chicken wing. I'll bring you out something else. Would you like to look at the menu? I'd like to make you happy. That way you'll be happy. I'll be happy. We'll both be happy. Happy is good. Happy. Did you hear me apologize any? All positive language. That's the goal. I give you some examples here of negative words. Sorry, apologize, mistake, problem, inconvenience. Stop. Don't use negative words. If you have questions, you can call me and we can bounce ideas off each other. Don't relive the issue by verbalizing it. Again, I'm sorry your steak was overcooked. I'm sorry your bill was incorrect. I'm so sorry that you got sick and threw up in the car and all of your clothes and all of your date. Stop. Don't go into that kind of detail. Thanks for telling us about what happened. We'd be happy to follow up and correct it. Now, I want you to acknowledge each issue that props up. It's not a problem, it's an issue. And recognize that you can fix some of them, or you can explain why some of them can't be fixed, because you can't fix everything. And that's what I want you to remember. You can't fix pricing for some issues. You might have overpriced something, but if somebody says this is 10 times more than it should be, I don't know that that's reality. You should have free parking, and I should be getting free food because I've eaten here so many times and I talk about you everywhere I go. No. So we'll decide what the best response is to the complaint. Look at examples. Your pie is too expensive. We reviewed the price of the pie and modified it to better reflect the value that we strive to offer. Or we reviewed the price of pies of our competitors and have found the pricing to be in line with all of them. So in other words, our pricing is going to stay the same. So you want to show how we are going to correct the issue from reoccurring or defend it. Try to give them back more than they expect, so they'll say, wow, we appreciate your input. We have retrained that staff member. We would like to keep them with us because we feel like they have a lot of value and a lot of potential. They've learned from what happened. We retrained them. They'll never happen again. We checked our pricing. Our pricing is in line with our competitors. But the bottom line is we want you to have a good time, so we're going to send you a gift certificate to come back so you can see how much we care about our customers and the fact that our pies are amazing. Please call me and I'll make sure you have an outstanding time. I didn't fire the staff member that they told me to, and I didn't change the price on the pie because It's not warranted. After you do the offer to bring them back in, ask them to come back, because that's the goal. You don't want them to say, yeah, well, you should have given me something for free. Well, you should have fixed that because you screwed it up to begin with. You want them to say, oh, wow, yeah, let's give them another shot. Because otherwise, if they don't come back, you've given them an offer of another pie or half off or a free meal or a free hotel stay for nothing, because they'll never come back again. Lastly, you list what kind of customer do you think they are, according to Chapter 3. I'm going to share with you a complaint that I received in Myrtle Beach. Good food, but many basic Italian fare with no flair. If you want bread, you have to ask for it, loser. Seating was a bit cramped, and the interior looked a bit tired. Our server was excellent and aimed to please. It's a tourist area, but I still thought the prices were a bit high for what you're getting. Well, none of that has any merit at all other than the bread during lunch. So my response was, thank you for taking the time to share your experience with us. We appreciate it. Not really how I felt, but I think that's appropriate to say. We're pleased that you were well taken care of, for that is our goal. We actually do serve bread at dinner, but not at lunch, which reflects our customers' typical dining habits. As you pointed out, we're always happy to provide it upon request, but the vast majority of the customers, 99% of them, don't want bread. They want pizza, they want some pasta, they want salad, a sandwich. They want to get out, get back at Broadway, and play at Broadway and the beach. It bears mentioning that our interior was updated in the spring of 2013, months before this comment, by a licensed interior designer from Charleston. We replaced carpets, the women's bathroom, painted the property inside and out, and purchased new wall and window treatments. Many of our repeat customers have commented on the aesthetically pleasing look. We have recently reviewed our menu prices this summer and have found that we offer the lowest priced full-service option of most Italian restaurants in Myrtle Beach, and certainly of any full-service competitor by far at Broadway and the beach. In your face. But I didn't say that part, last part. Our portion sizes are consistently rated here at TripAdvisor as being somewhere between huge and enormous. One of our goals is to serve tasty food from an old Italian mother's perspective. Nobody leaves our kitchen table hungry. We believe that our quality service and cuisine are the reason that our guests rate us in TripAdvisor as the #1 restaurant in all of Broadway. Notice how I threw in a little promotion? We hope that you'll consider returning to us, especially since we're practically neighbors, state-wise. We work hard to please our guests and would love the opportunity to get you to say wow after your next visit. Now notice that this is an online complaint, and you don't want to offer something for free online. Your assignment will be a written letter, so you can offer something for free. But I wrote this to two groups, two target markets. One was the author of the complaint. The other was for everybody else who would read us and think, ooh, they have a tired interior. It sounds like a rundown tourist trap. Ooh, they're overpriced for what you get. Man, we went through so many to-go boxes, it was crazy. We kept to-go boxes in the refrigerator so people could walk around and pick up their food when they were leaving Broadway and the beach. Our portions were huge. I fought over it all the time. You got a mound of pasta. The pizza, we added 1.5 inches to the dough. So when you order an 8-inch pizza, you'll say, that's a big pizza. Yes, it is. We want you to say, wow, that's the goal. So lastly, we want to look at the Igali complaint. Really horrible pumpkin pie. I don't have a clue why you would think throwing pumpkin chunks into a cold pre-baked pie shell and then covering up with cream sauce that literally tasted like vomit, I'm serious, and topping it off with whipped cream that was runny would anyway be something that can be called pumpkin pie. The whole meal was awful, and one thing thought could be a good thing was the worst part of it all. Spent $200 and will never be back. Thanks for ruining my Thanksgiving. I would have rather gave the money to the homeless person outside your front door than wasted on the crappy food. Merry Christmas. More than one complaint. More than 3 complaints. Every negative comment needs to be responded to. I hope this helps. Look over the examples in the Dropbox. If you have some input, if you'd like to discuss this before submission, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Good luck, gang.